Hey, Steve, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
So look at that big smile. That is a 18-season smile right there. Let's talk about this. Well, 18 seasons. How's that feel?
Well, first of all, the smile is because you're my favorite guy to do an interview with, so that's what the smile's for. No, season 18 is, I'm super excited. You know, we're getting up in the territory of 18 years. We're going to end up being one of the longest running shows in the history of TV, talk show. So, you know, I've told you this story that, you know, when I got my show, people laughed at me. They thought my show would get canceled right away. So to be here 18 years later, still being successful, I'm quite proud of that.
Yeah, and it's success of changing people's lives. And that's something that you really started to pivot more and more into. And especially as I start seeing some previews for this season, we're going to be seeing you definitely getting more involved, aren't we?
Well, I was telling the people on my staff, you know, both my kids are in college now, and my wife's an empty nester. My wife's my executive producer, and I think because she misses the kids so much, she's thrown herself into the show. And we've really, you know, we just been taping about 3 or 4 weeks now, and the show's been dynamic. You know, I always say I'm only as good as what my wife brings to the show, and she's bringing some dynamite, so the show's really got off to a great start.
Yeah, let's talk about some of that dynamite that we're going to see this season.
Well, the one story I'll share is it's shocking and hilarious, right? It's a serious story, but I had to laugh because there was this woman who came on and said, hey, I think this guy is leaving me threatening messages. The guy comes on to take a lie detector test. He denies it. And on the tape that she supplies, it's a guy, and he's obviously changed his voice. So I say to the guy that she accused, I said, try to make that voice. And he did the voice. It was exactly the same. And everybody in the audience was like, oh, my God. And, you know, I go, dude, you did it, man. I don't even have to get to the lie detector results. And so it was a very shocking, funny moment, you know. So those are the kind of things people are going to tune in and see in this first part of the season.
Yeah, I like it. And again, you guys are up and going already and getting there and everything like that. Let's talk about, again, you helping people this year, because as I said, that's something that you always focused on. And this year it really means a lot to you. As you said, you're empty nester.
You know what's great about the show is that not only are we helping people on the show, right? Like people come on, they expect us to help them. You know, we get to the lie detector results, DNA results, all these things. We get justice for people. But the proudest thing I am of is, you know, when I was on Springer all those years, it was the same, you know, how do you deal with these people? What trailer park are they from? And when I get emails from my show, and listen, and I love the Springer Show, but it was just an entertainment. They weren't trying to solve the people's problems or solve problems of the world. It was just for pure entertainment. When my show, I get emails, people saying, hey, Steve, because of you, I got out of a domestic violence situation. Hey, Steve, because of you, I stopped doing drugs. You know, hey, Steve, because of you, I finally spoke out against somebody who was doing something really bad to me. I take a lot of pride in that people watching the show are changing their lives from watching it and giving them like a moral compass on what to do. So it is a nice feeling that we're doing a show that's very positive.
I like it. All right, I'm going to change gears very quickly here. What did you do over the break to look so good? Look at you. You look amazing.
You know, I really enjoyed my time down. I had a wonderful summer. My wife and I, my kids, we went to Italy and just a lot of golf. You know, as you get older, you got to adapt or, you know, you're going to die. So I really take care of myself. I work out every day. And, you know, I do the cold plunge. I watch you on Instagram. You're doing that cold plunge. I bought one. I do the cold plunge. I'm really trying to do everything I can to stay reasonably young.
I'm with you, Steve. Well, hey, we're so excited to be hearing season 18 of the Steve Wilkos Show right here on the CW7. And Steve, I appreciate talking. It's always great to see you, man. And hey, I'll come visit you. How about that? I'll come hang out with you.
That'd be great. I look forward to it.
All right. Thank you, Steve.
Take care.